Good morning. Do you like my new hat? When Alexander was conquering the world, he used to have a lion cape with the lion's head on as a hat, like sort of as the top of the cape. So he had the eyes of the lion on his forehead there, like something like this. I'm a lion, see? When the little one left, she left with two gentlemen, two Russians. And they must have been in a hurry because they left their hat behind. And she later posted pictures of herself frolicking in the snow with these two gentlemen. And that's great, because if you love somebody, you just want to see them happy. Go forth and conquer, I say, and bring it all back to me. Bring me the world. And then she sent me a picture of the same gentleman wearing the hat, just in case I'd be mistaken as to which hat it was. And asked me to hold on to the hat, and I said I would. And then I said I would, yeah. And then I said to her, tell him to cling to nothing. That's a gift from me for the universe. That's a present from me from the universe. As the Buddhists say, not so much a snowflake falls out of place. And I said, tell him to cling to nothing. But she focused on the positive one, they're neither positive or negative, but she posted on the one where I said I sure will. I said, thanks very much, it's a present from his granny or whatever it is. He's very stressed when he found he was lost it. And I answered it back and I said, what's the cause of his suffering? What's the cause of his suffering? But she didn't answer till a few days. And why is the cause of the suffering? And I said we could say attachment or we could say detachment. But either way, it's clinging to material things is the cause of it. And when she was reading me that story, she kept focusing on one thing, clinging. The barnacles were clinging to the bottom of the boat. The fishermen were clinging to the oars. Clinging. Clinging is going to cause you suffering. Clinging to things is going to fuck your life. Clinging to things is going to seriously inhibit your life. Clinging to material shit. That's blue pill shit. So anyway, then the hat was to be for collection. And then she messaged me yesterday to say that the hat wasn't being collected. Would I forward the hat on? Would I send the hat on? And I said, with what, dear Liza? With what? And she sent me his address and the whole lot. And I said to myself, I won't be too fast and furious with my responses. I'll take some time to think about this. And then I just replied to her and said, give yourself a pinch. Who does she deal with? The question here is, and I had the same here in the house the day before and yesterday. The question is, does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch? That is the fundamental question. Does Marcellus Wallace look like a bitch? So I drank the chef's rakia. Because, if nature's tried to make a bitch of me, what's within my power is my response. Now, I already focused on what was in my control, and I said, well, it looks like I'd better start taking some control and some responsibility, but there was no let up. So I said to myself, I'll have to come out fighting. So I drank the chef's rakia. It's a beautiful homemade rakia, 58%. And it's tasty and fucking lovely. But when he came home, I was the only one full as an egg, but he blamed Mr. Nature. Because when you're in love with a dung heap, you don't see a dirty straw. And he then made a beautiful, even though he's hopping off the walls now. He was hopping off the walls, and he's no softy, like he'd be a state champion kickboxer and all. He's no softy, but he was hopping. And again, the question is, what is the cause of the suffering? What is the cause of the suffering? Detachment to the rakia, a misjudgment of my character, which would be a projection. But this is on him. I'm real. I'm open. I'm like, he had said to the Mr. Nature to make sure that I don't eat the dinner because it's for the dinner that evening. Make sure I don't eat everything. And Mr. Nature said to me, well, don't eat the dinner. And I said, okay, I won't eat the dinner. But I drank the rakia. And he was bouncing now. But again, what is the cause? If somebody can make you angry, they control you. I'm sick telling people this. I'm sick telling people this. And it's not about suppressing the anger. It's about no anger in the first place. If something is taken from you, consider it given back. Consider it given back. Who the fuck do you think is doing the giving and the taking? If something is taken from you, you consider it given back. And if you accept it with equanimity, then it will be replaced and more. And this is the game. This is the game. This is why you see the Buddhist, when your man came to rob the clothes, he went for a swim and your man robbed his clothes, and he said, why didn't he just stick around? I would have given him everything. I can't give him this moon. I can't give him this moon. Clinging is going to cause you suffering. But anyway, he didn't blame me. He made me a lovely soup. You want to see the meals this man is knocking out with an oven and one hot plate. Really nice food. Bean soups. Sort of dishes with some sort of a layer on it, but a souffle layer. And lovely soups, a lovely soup again last night. Like the man is gifted, and it's really good Bulgarian cuisine. Like, I tell you the truth, I went to a few restaurants here, one or two in my time here, but they sort of do like the Chinese do. They sort of serve this what they're calling Bulgarian cuisine, but I now realise that this is not Bulgarian cuisine. This is not Bulgarian cuisine. This is tourist shit. You know what I mean? This is tourist shit. You want to see the stuff this man's knocking out? It's yeah, it's good food. Really good food. And yeah, I think that's enough for today. I think that's all for today. I can't think of anything more I want to say. No, nothing more. Short today. Bye.